So look, you're coming into this game, second round of the FA Cup. What does the second round mean to a club like Boreham would?
Yeah, listen, it's the opportunity of getting into the third round proper. I spoke at length, had many interviews leading up to it. The focus is fully on St Albans tomorrow evening. We'll know the draw prior to the game. We won't be watching it. The players won't have no idea until probably the fans and friends and family start shouting it across the pitch when they're doing their warm-up. So, yeah, we're eagerly anticipating playing St Albans. We've done a lot of prep like we normally do in any other National League fixture. We're fully excited with regards to the full house, and we need to ensure that we perform at a level and, yeah, we win the game of football.
And you're going up against, in the opposition dugout, Ian Allinson, your old manager. What's it like pitting your wits against someone like him?
Second time now, I would have done that. Obviously, we played them in the fourth qualifying round going back 3-4 years ago. And funny enough, Sean Jeffers scored on the day. So, yeah, listen, I have a lot of respect for Ian. Every time I speak to him, I still call him Gaffer. He's done a fantastic job at St Albans. He's got a very good side. I've watched him live 4 times this year since the draw twice. Fortunate enough that their games fell when we didn't have a fixture. So, yeah, know them. I can envisage sort of the team he's going to pick. And, yeah, they got some personnel in there that are going to look to hurt us. And we need to ensure that we're right on our game to nullify that. And we need to exploit where we feel that they have a slight weakness. And we're not foolish. I've said it. They're going to play at their maximum. But I've addressed the group and I've said to them that if we play to our levels, they won't be able to get to them. So that's the task I've set our group, and we need to ensure that we deliver on that come 7:45 tomorrow night.
And this is the last question I've got for you, Luke. It's a sellout crowd, lots of fans in attendance. How much does the Wood Army influence the players and help them in a game like there will be tomorrow?
Hugely. It's just lovely that we got a full house for the first time. Listen, we opened the stand with Arsene Wenger and an Arsenal side in a pre-season friendly, which was really nice, which was amazing. But this is a competitive tie against your local rivals 6 miles up the road. So, yeah, we're, like I said earlier, eagerly anticipating a bumper crowd, an excited crowd, and we need to ensure that we give them a memory come 9:30, 9:45. And for me, it's hugely important that we deliver, because the hairs on the back of my neck have just gone up. It's a big day for the football club tomorrow, massive day, and I want to ensure that we rewrite history again. We get to back-to-back third round ties. We didn't allow them to have a moment in our cup run last year, whether that will be Canby, Southend, Wimborne, or the Millwall game in the third round. I want to ensure that there's a memory for that community, that club, like I said, come 9:45 tomorrow evening.
Couple of big signings this week. Were they just opportunities or strategic? You've been looking at them for a while?
We've had Niall in the building for 3 months. Know Niall really well. He's come in, proved his fitness. He's now at the level where I feel that he can benefit and we can benefit from him. We've set him a task. There's a January transfer window for the boy. There's no question about his ability, and he's come in and we've seen that. And yeah, we made a deadline day signing on Friday with Josh Roach, the goalkeeper. This is a little bugbear of mine. Gateshead play on Friday night against Charlton, and they get a deadline of midday on Friday. St Albans play Bournemouth on Monday night, and they get the same deadline on Friday at 12 noon. I don't get that. St Albans would have trained yesterday. God forbid they got an injury. We trained today and yesterday. God forbid we would have got an injury. We've succumbed to limited amount of time to do anything. So it was strategic to an extent that we brought in them to right on the money. It was about 11:58. I think we've done the last one. So we met the deadline by 2 minutes. But yeah, it's just unfair that we get the same deadline as anyone playing on a Friday night as opposed to playing on the Monday night with 2 sessions in between. So they'll bolster what we've got in the building. We get 9 subs to utilise on Monday night. So look, for me, really excited with the 2 additions, and they'll come into a group that's already delivering.
Brilliant. So with a cup game, how does the day look for the team? What do you do in terms of your setup? Can you give us a bit of insight into how the team meet and what goes on a day like this?
Yeah, so this week's been a bit foreign because obviously a Monday evening game. So we work backwards in terms of, I'd say a Monday was our Saturday game. So Sunday's our Friday, Saturday's our Thursday. Friday was our day off on a Wednesday, and we trained Thursday and Wednesday as our Monday and Tuesday. So slightly different for the boys. But again, if you give enough feedback and you give them enough time, they're more than good as gold in terms of coming in and doing their work. Today was very light and bubbly session, set pieces, start the session, walk through, live at the end of the session. Yesterday was a structured session on where we feel we can hurt them. Tuesday was the same. Tomorrow we've got, the boys, I can't tell you how the players are going to prepare, but myself and the staff will be in for a meet time of about 5:30. The S&C boys will be prepping their warm-up. The physio will get his bits done, and then the analyst will come in with any last little bits in terms of like a Jeffers penalties in the last 6 games. And then, we'll come in, 6 o'clock meet. It will be a 6:45 team sheet handover. So there'll be a team talk at 6:30, go through and touch on what we've done this week. Not too much information, I have to say. We've done it to death this week. 6:45, we'll get the team sheet. Boys will go out at 7 o'clock, back in at 7:30. Last little bits, touch on set plays in terms of where we're at with regards to marking and bodies we're doing. And then they got to go and deliver on a game plan. Then they got to go and deliver on an opportunity that don't come around often. We're live on the box. We've got an opportunity to progress into the 3rd round. This is the same thing Ian Allenson will be saying to his dressing room. Leave everything out, and that's what I'll be saying to my boys come 7:30, 7:35 when they're prior to leave for kickoff.
Right. And do they have a tune they listen to before they all go out on a regular game, or?
So there's not so much a tune. The camaraderie in that group is unbelievable, and I have to say the playlist is probably the best I've ever heard because it's very much my era.
Yeah. Okay.
I know there's a lot of R&Bs and rap and hip hop, and I love all that genre of music. But there's a good group ethic. I don't like being in the dressing room prior to any game, and that won't change tomorrow evening because we're playing St Albans and my old Gaffer. That's not changing. My mindset doesn't change. It's the biggest game of the season. But Grimsby was the biggest game of the season. Prior to that, Notts County was the biggest game of the season. It's the mentality we have at the football club is win the next game. And that's exactly what will happen. We can't play the occasion tomorrow evening. We got to play the game. It's a game against St Albans. It's 11 lads against 11 lads. And whoever's better on the night will outweigh the other opposition. So, the music and the bits that they do, I'm not really au fait with. I like to be out the dressing room because it's their prep time. So for me, it's very much, I'll touch on my bits and I'll be out and I'll enjoy and soak up the atmosphere come 6:45 to 7:30 when we're doing the warm-ups.